Straight into the beginning here of episode 5 of the F1 2025 career mode, and we are in the middle of the Chinese Grand Prix. Max Verstappen battling us. I decided to let him through because the DRS is so overpowered, but as you can see, man, this part of the track I just could not cope with AI. Now on this instant we actually got quite lucky due to the fact that he lost a bit of the back end, but we were single-handedly losing like 6-7 times on a normal lap through that corner, man. Now yeah, there is some corners the AI are slow at, but by God, you just wish they could fix the game in a sense where there wasn't like you gain 7 times through a corner and then you lose a second through the other. But we're defending here with Max Verstappen. Again, run wide, decide to just let Verstappen go through. But like, I don't know if you will be able to. Yeah, like, see, it's like look how much of a better drive he gets. But again, I know our line's compromised, but he's 4 tenths down the road. We're in the slipstream. We're in the DRS. Let's get it ripped open here as we go down the inside against Max Verstappen. Good, we lock up, double arm of locked wheels. This always happens at this turn at China. Lawson, who was 15 seconds behind, they're sure as hell going to close the gap now. Moving on to lap 29, the gap's down to 9, Piastri's up to 3rd. Sainz and Verstappen now battling, we're side by side, both on the hard tyres, man. The tyres at this point are just done. Rain is coming very soon, so what we are hoping for is just a miracle. And then I'm like, right, let's just let him through here, get the DRS again. It was turning it to be such a good tactic. And there we go, Max Verstappen through. But at this point, look at the drag, look at the launch he got. Crazy, man. Look, we're like 6, 7, 8 tenths behind before we even get to the DRS. And at this point, it's like, right, well, we have literally got no pace whatsoever. This has to be a dive bomb. We're closing, and I risked it, and I was damn. I was like, you know what, box, man. Need to dive into the pit lane right here, right now. First, I mean, it says collision. I wonder if we got damaged. As you can see, Max Verstappen has lost his front right end plate because of that. We pit, put on a set of the soft tyres, and Jack Doohan is up next for us. We come out in P13. Could be another race without points. Jesus, man, trying to drive this car is no too good. But we catch up to the back of Jack Doohan, do a switch back. His hard tyres are just no match for our mediums. Moving on to lap 33, we blast past Antonelli. Up next, Ocon, Russell, etc. We've got a yellow flag up ahead. I think that might have been a retirement. And now we do the switch back on George Russell, Ocon, and Shinoda ahead. That's we leave George Russell just enough room there that he's going to get DRS as well. And now, oh man, look at the pace of George Russell. Can we close the door on him, try and slip it in behind Ocon? And it's in the wall. Oh my days, we are in the wall. Oh my God, us and Russell both damaging him out, and that's butchered our race. I did not know where we were going to come now, man. And now the rain's coming down, and I mean, it's I don't even know what to make of that. But by God, we need to fight our way through. Fight our way through big time here. Weather report, rain here, there, everywhere. Moving on about 9 laps, the track's definitely got damp. Max Verstappen's pitted from the lead, and for whatever reason, he's decided to put on a set of the intermediate tyres, and he is beginning to close us in. As you can see, we literally lost 8 tenths around that corner to Fernando Alonso. I believe Liam Lawson's in 3rd, and it's a McLaren 1-2. Oh, I can't help but feel we've thrown this away. Max Verstappen, though, on the inters, what is going to happen there? Liam Lawson has decided to pit, but Max Verstappen has dove straight back into the pit, so I have no idea what is happening here. What is the best tyres? But we have now moved up to P4. Shinoda and the McLarens are next, but there's just no grip. There is no grip. But I don't know what it is, but in this year's game, there's just no fucking grip whatsoever. You can't do anything. Like, the track doesn't even look wet, but there's no grip. We've now decided to come in for the intermediate tyre, and we come out right behind Yuki Tsunoda, but we managed to overtake him there. Dry seemed like the fastest tyre, but the McLarens have stayed out for whatever reason. Lando Norris has pitted, but Piastri stayed out. He's pitted and came onto the inters. Not that far down the road. So you never know, folks. We might have the pace here to do something, but Liam Lawson is 10 laps away from a podium in the Racing Bulls, which just seems completely insane. But rain is now trickling down the camera, and chaos surely awaits. We're in P4, gap to the leaders 30 seconds. Could we beat Piastri? It is going to be a risky one. Moving on to lap 50, Lawson leads us, Tsunoda, then Hamilton, but it's this corner here, folks, right? No matter what I did, look, just look at the extra grip the AI get out of this corner compared to me. I mean, look at that. They're talking the gap was like 2 tenths, and now Lawson is away. Oh, and now Hamilton and Tsunoda. I mean, there is no DRS, but I mean, we are pretty much snook. We can't overtake. Our drive into the second, it's just no happening. Hamilton, Tsunoda, and ourselves all side by side. But the, oh no, we've all locked wheels. Ocon goes through. Oh my day! And it's a red flag. It is a red flag. It is a red flag. I repeat, it is a red flag. And with the rain set to get worse, I don't even know what conditions it's going to be the best in. Right guys, here we go. We're starting P6, intermediate conditions, but it looks like it's just getting wetter and wetter and wetter and wetter. But yeah, mixed up. I mean, the McLarens are a 1-2, but which is shocking considering how bad the qualifying is. Verstappen pitted for the inters, boxed for the dries again, they had to pit for the inters. Verstappen, man, throwing away points here, but we've overtook Alonso. Lawson and Ocon are up next. I mean, what is this race still got? I mean, it could have been a win, but I'll count my lucky stars that we're still up here in the top 6. Alonso battering us here, crazy. And now at the end of lap 53, Ocon, oh my day, and Liam Lawson's dove into the pits. And so is a bunch of other drivers, and that tells me that we have switched to full wet conditions. But with 3 laps to go, I mean, how quickly, like it's telling us to change. We're not going to catch up that quickly. Not in a month of Sundays, but Fernando Alonso leaves the door open for P4, and the top 3 are not that far down the road. But what a crazy grid order this is going to turn out to be. There's the race director, they're all putting wets on. What is going on? So the top 3 have stayed out. We hang around the outside of the Ocon. The middle sectors where we've got all the pace. It's the final sector. We are just brutal at, man. But yeah, we overtake Ocon. We might get a sniff of Norris in the middle sector next lap, but loads of people have pitted, man. Teams are just throwing away points at this stage again. But look, right. So 8 tenths is the gap between me and Lando Norris here, right? Let's see where it ends up as we head down the back straight. I mean, we are not safe here for Esteban Ocon. So it was 8 tenths, folks. And as you can see, it's 1.4. I mean, that is ridiculous. Heading towards 1.5. I mean, come on, you're losing 7 tenths in that one corner. Ocon overtakes us. I mean, these full wet conditions on inter tyres are as tricky as it is. Thought about half a lunge there on the McLarens and thought, you know what, actually, maybe that's not the best case scenario. Piastri and Norris up ahead. We run wide through that final corner. With the conditions at this point are just absolutely treacherous. It's heavy rain, and oh my days. But it looks like, sadly for us, it's going to be a P3. We'll try our best. We've got Lando Norris further ahead. But look, some corners are so quick. We're lightning quick. Can we hang it? Can we get a great wee exit here? That was probably the mistake there. Trying to go wide for a switchback. We've lost about 7 tenths to Lando Norris, leaving the door open to Esteban Ocon for a podium here. But this is the part of the track that we are really good. The S section, man. So look, the gap's a second, 9 tenths. Right, let's see how much we can take out of Lando Norris here through this part of the track. As you can see, we can just carry so much more speed than the AI, so much more confident. It's the corners with tractions that kill us. But look at this. Tell you what, man, if you were just a wee bit closer, could have got past him. But that is probably our... I mean, it's crazy, and how close we are. That's our chances of finishing above Norris at the windy. Because we are just going to lose 7 tenths into the next corner. But it's a crucial thing that we're about a second clear of Esteban Ocon, or else it would have probably been good night. Look at this, man. Normally this would be close enough for half an attempt into the next corner, but obviously around this track it's a no can do, guys. It's a no can do. But look at that, man. Esteban Ocon, he's going to get such a launch out that corner, but I think we've just done enough. Hopefully just done enough, but the guys on wets, they've fucked their race. Liam Lawson sitting in a podium position, for whatever reason decided to pit. But speaking of sitting in a podium position, the McLarens still 1 and 2. Piastri leads us by 2.2 seconds. Norris is 6/10 down the road. We've done such a good job in this Grand Prix. Launch it through the final corner, just no grip there, man, and across the line. First podium of the season, first points in an actual race. Obviously we got points in the sprint race, but Jesus Christ, man, what a fucking race. That was insane. Third spot, crazy conditions. What a bloody ending to the Chinese Grand Prix. You love it.